A vegan, gluten-free lager with saffron, derived from Saharan edge organically grown crocus plants. Sound the niche alarm. It's time for Pint-Sized. Welcome along. Now the Hush Heath Estate, which is a lot harder to say with a mouthful of peanuts than you'd think, are an award-winning Kent winery, headed up by Richard Balfour-Lynn. But here on Pint-Sized we don't give a shit about wine. Richard's son Jake heads up his own operation, Saff-Tally's Saffron. Discovered whilst walking through the Golden Mountains of Morocco to the edge of the Sahara Desert, Saff-Tally's Saffron is among the world's best, according to Jake himself. Now you've probably seen this hugely expensive spice used in a nice bouillabaisse or a fancy paella. But in a beer? Well, Jake had the same thought, and so he set out to create a subtle and smooth lager in a world of super hoppy beers that we've come to know. The saffron supposedly takes the edge off the bitter and acidic flavours, leaving a smooth, easy to drink lager with notes of honey and tangerine. Bouillabaisse! Not only that, this 4.8% beer is supposedly golden orange with yellow bubbles. Now we were sent a can and a bottle of Jake's saffron beer through Twitter, so I'm excited to try this one, but don't worry, no holds barred. If it's shit, I'm going to say it's shit, as always. I'm quite intrigued. I love the use of interesting ingredients in beer, and I'm wondering what saffron can really bring to the table. I can't imagine there's much in this one, because it is, I think it's about 20 million pounds per kilo. Can it really bring anything to beer? There's only one way to find out. Let's get Jake's saffron beer into a glass. See what it's like. So here we go, Jake's saffron beer, brewed in England, artisanal blonde lager with subtle saffron notes. You got the little badge of the Hush Heath Estate there, but yeah, Hush Heath has created a beer that owes its perfect balance and subtle taste to traditional artisanal brewing methods. Moroccan saffron grown by Saff-Tally on the edge of the Sahara Desert gives the flavour something special. Well, that doesn't read well. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, burst a blood vessel. Now if you're an aspiring beer producer and have put an unusual spice or herb in your beer, drop me a line on Twitter at Ollie Hayden and I'll try it out. Okay, there we go. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus. There we go. As promised, a lovely golden orange colour. Yeah, slightly off white head. I was imagining yellow bubbles, I don't know why, I don't think they're even physically possible, but yeah, nice colour on there. Nice head though, sticking around. Nice small bubbles. That's a pretty little beer in that glass. Oh, okay. Earthy, rich, almost kind of a little bit perfumed, but yeah, it's just super woody and earthy. It smells like the colour red. Yeah, but kind of burnt wood, bark, quite kind of rich, chestnutty. A little bit of citrus there as well. It smells like a candle that you buy at Molten Brown. Cheers. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now the bubbles are a little bit yellow. Okay, firstly, 4.8%. You're really not getting too much strength there. It's quite rich though. Quite nice flavour. You have got that wood sticking around, but it's a bit more toned down. There's a bit more of a citrus flavour than comes through in the aroma, so they're kind of nicely balanced. There's something quite fishy about it. Not necessarily in a bad way, but kind of that fresh. You wouldn't be surprised if you were getting some salt. Salty flavour in there. I bet that pairs well with a bouillabaisse. It's quite bitter now talking through it. I know they kind of banged on about how the saffron tones down the acidic and bitterness, but it is lingering, which is nice because you don't get it with a lot of the standard supermarket lagers. Interesting flavours. Wouldn't immediately go to saffron. Really, I don't know if it's really kind of complementing the characteristics of a lager like they say. I think it's just creating its own kind of unique drink. Here it comes. But you know what? 4.8%. I had session on that quite nicely. It's crisp, refreshing, but it's got enough to it that keeps it interesting. I'd be interested to know a bit more about it. Actually, how much saffron they're using and how they really get it into the brewing process, whether it's just there, it's kind of a USP, but not half bad. There we go, that's all for this episode of Pint Size. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to check over your homework before you hand it in. Head over to twitter.com/Ollie Hayden as well for the latest twittering tweets. and Instagram pint-sized pics. That just leaves me to say subscribe if you like what you saw, if you haven't already, and tell your friends, share us on Facebook and Twitter and all those. Thanks so much for watching. Ta-ra.